Lowista, momista, truista, flowista. Hey, yo, people, man, it's your boy and Jazz in the building, man. We're here. We got talking on the streamers and that, bro, and how it's all toxic and competitive and all of that type of stuff and blah, 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 blah. And how when you're in one industry, you want to transfer over into other industries, but then that industry don't accept you until it's years later, then they accept you. Then you get me. We literally saw the same thing with flipping DDG, man. You know what I mean? And here we are again with PlaqueBoyMax and that, fam. It's all continuing again. So let's see what
the streaming world in hip-hop has maintained a love-hate relationship for a while now. Because even though rappers see the benefit of using streamers to promote their relationship for a while,
this stream
now,
right here,
because
that,
even
Drake XQC wouldn't that, bro, the vibes were just like anytime Kai Cenat's on the stream with artists lit. You know what I mean? Even the Tyler Sex Red when Sex Red was moving brazy and that flipping stream as well. Even Aiden Ross on the rapper is all calm. This XQC one and Drake, that was just purely, bro, for literally the clout and the views and the numbers and all of that type of stuff, bro. There was no vibes, there was nothing in that, fam. You know,
rappers see the benefit of using streamers to promote their output. Many of them, especially those forged by the streets, have a hard time respecting many of these guys that they essentially see as tech-savvy nerds. But if there's anyone who is trying to remove these divisions through their own hard work and talent, it's PlaqueBoyMax. A rapper in his own right, Max has worked his way up all the way to the point that he's got a major label deal with Field Trip Recordings and Capitol Music. Along the
yeah, I heard about that. Although I feel like DDG definitely, you know what I'm saying, laid some of that down within this. I feel like out of all the UK, not even UK, sorry, out of all the like YouTubers slash rappers or whatever, DDG probably mended that road the most out of all of them and that, bro. You know what I mean? No kizzy.
Point that he's got a major label deal with Field Trip Recordings and Capitol Music. Along the way, he's earned the respect of several legends, some of whom have already appeared on his music-driven In the Booth streams, while others have made it clear that they want to pull up in the future.
I do like some music stuff, you know what I'm saying? I do stuff outside just streaming.
Yeah.
When you was
I be watching you. I be watching you. I see what you're doing. That's why I'm here, because I like what you're doing.
I appreciate you, bro. Real shit. Thank you.
Somebody said I should do a stream with PlaqueBoyMax. Yes, we should. Send this out to him, because yeah, we should, because he do music, and I love to be on the stream and doing some music with him.
And it's
I rate that when I see the legends giving props to the young bucks and that, man. You know, times changing that, bro. Not everyone's gonna do exactly what you did and that, bro. But then when things are changing, it's like people just have, it's difference between having growing pains and completely rejecting what the new thing is, and at least try to understand it before you criticize it, man. I love this, man. Shout
not
out
just
Timberland,
older stars who respect his grind. He's been given his flowers by up-and-coming talents who see his vision as well.
Cause like I started off a much smaller streamer, so like I'm doing it for so long, you get adjusted. You know what I'm saying?
I want to give you your flowers. You've been going crazy.
I appreciate that, buddy.
I'm super like excited to see where you go. I know you want the stream of the year and all that stuff.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm
shout out Lancy, man.
Out for you right now.
I appreciate that, bro.
Stream of the year, PlaqueBoyMax.
Complex even went as far as naming him one of the most innovative rappers around today. Despite making his name in streaming, it's become clear that Max ultimately
I don't know about innovative rappers and that, bro, but hey, look at the chain and that, bro. Man said old school Selly and that, chat to them.
values his success in music over everything.
The next time I hold a trophy, it's gonna be a Grammy. Thank you.
But his interactions with artists in the game aren't always smooth, because these days, some of them are even crashing out on him.
You know what the maddest thing is though, bro? We get it, yeah, because PlaqueBoyMax was doing this.
It's gonna be a Grammy. Thank you.
With Lil Baby as well and that, bro. You get me? But PlaqueBoyMax does have that kind of like, when he wants to, he can be cool, chill and that, especially when his environment where he's not fully comfortable and that, bro. But obviously we know he has this side to him, bro, but I feel like he started to do it a lot more around rappers. I feel like he might be doing it on purpose, bro. I can't even lie to you. Because yeah, we know he has this in him, he's goofy, all of that type of issue when he's like with your rage and that. But normally when he's around the rappers, he's more so that chill type of laid back. You get me? We have multiple personalities and that, bro. But I feel like he's been doing this on purpose.
Artists in the game aren't always smooth, because these days, some of them are even crashing out on him or mocking the popular online star right to his face.
How you making a face?
I was trying to see what you're sharing.
Okay.
That one ain't nothing.
All right, so talk to me like one through 10. Like keep it a buck, keep it a bean.
It's your boy Luesta, and today we're diving into how PlaqueBoyMax went from building bridges with rappers to getting disrespected by them on his own turf. A kid from West Orange, New Jersey, PlaqueBoyMax's life was not only a whole lot different from a lot of the rappers he grew up listening to,
always got
but the
footage
ones he
of
links
themselves
up
as
with
young
now.
bucks.
I was in the burbs. Y'all know I was a burb boy. There's nothing wrong with being from the burbs. Man, I feel like, what the fuck? Be proud as hell to struggle game.
But due to his unconventional come up, You really never know how a rapper is going to treat him, and things.
No, man said you man be proud as hell to struggle in that, bro. Ain't that right though, man? You get me? It makes a story sweeter though. You get me?
Now.
I was in the burbs. Y'all know I was a burb boy. There's nothing wrong with being from the burbs. Man. I feel like, what the fuck? Be proud as hell to struggle game.
But due to his unconventional come up, you really never know how a rapper is going to treat him, and things veer wildly from finding good chemistry to combustible dynamics where it looks like it could get out of hand at any moment. This has given us golden moments, like when he connected his dad with Will Smith.
He up tired. I gotta get this dad call out the way right now. I'm not gonna lie. Got to. Dad!
What's up?
What's up, man? What's going on? Man, all is in divine order.
No, that's lit. That's lit.
I'm feeling good. I'm playing
Crazy to me and that, bro. Obviously, this all ended, but I feel like he did good though, bro. Even before this, fam. Even before this, before he even went on his whole break and that, bro, he was doing good, man. You get me? Where it ended a bit abruptly. The whole 365 days straight.
Yeah, no, I'm about to go on tour, man. You gotta come see me.
Or other occasions where he tries to assert himself and winds up getting pressed by Summers.
Did you hear a second of that song?
I got ADHD, I can't. Like when I'm texting, I can't. You got to play it again.
What?
Something important.
So why the f did you not tell me to stop it?
Nigga, stop talking to me like this. Why don't you, nigga? Huh? Crazy, man.
But if anyone set the tone for testing Max's patience, it was Lil TJ and Fabio Foreign. During a trip out to Brooklyn, Max had lined up a stream with prominent drill star Fabio Foreign, but what he didn't know was that Lil TJ and the rest of Fabio's crew were tagging along as well. Initially, this must have seemed like a win for PlaqueBoy.
What is this song called again, bro? This is a cold song. This is a song called Song and that. Is it called Mother to My Son, Mother of My Son, Son of My Mother? Something like that. So yeah, I think if you like it as Son and Mother in there, but this is a cold music, this is a cold song in general.
This must have seemed like a win for PlaqueBoy to have two renowned New York rappers come to hang out on stream and maybe even record a hit. But things took a turn when TJ, Fabio, and their huge entourage insisted on blazing up in the property he'd rented.
Who's smoking? Who's smoking? Yo, TJ. Yo, this a B&B. You can't smoke here. This shit gonna go off.
Oh, this shit.
Yeah. I appreciate you though. But yeah.
Yo, tell
In an attempt to prevent himself from getting banned from Airbnb, Max simply tried to get them to follow the house rules, but the Brooklyn crew wouldn't back down.
Yo, bro. Yo, you can't smoke in here. This shit gonna go off. Like, please. I appreciate you. Can you show them where, like, in the back? They cannot smoking.
As the dispute raged on, both parties got increasingly frustrated and eventually led them to abruptly depart.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. If niggas smoking here, I'm gonna have to shut this bitch down. Like, y'all to the back. Backyard. Like there's a backyard.
The thing is though, we aren't even going to speak on this because there was 50,000 videos made. Everyone's flipping already said their opinion and that, bro. But you know what? They even matter. We've already seen this. We've seen people talk about it.
Where Uncle?
It's in the back. Can you show them? Are they different? Alright, buddy.
After it all went down, the clip went viral and other streamers were confused as to why they responded like that to Max's polite requests.
I watched the PlaqueBoyMax shit. Like, he really didn't even sound aggressive. Like, it's his crib, his Airbnb, it's his stream, and he just respectfully asked, hey, like, don't smoke, appreciate it.
Even Max himself felt like he was within his rights to do what he did.
Listen, I'm just saying, please stop smoking in my crib. That's all I'm saying. Please respect that. Y'all can literally go outside and smoke y'all weed in my backyard. Go to the back. I say this in a clip.
Only thing I'll say is the way he asked as well in that, in terms of he didn't actually try to explain the situation, or it was just, oh yo, you guys can't smoke and he appreciate it, and then walked away or turned his head on that, bro. You get me? Like, reiterate on that, bro. Try to make them understand.
Still smoking this shit.
But it's fair to say that those involved didn't agree, and TJ kept up the disrespect afterwards.
PlaqueBoyMax, I deadass never heard of you. I pulled the for 5, bro. Everywhere I go, I be smoking. I pay the fine. How much this shit cost, bro? I'm TJ, gang. I'm in New York. How you think I'm coming, bro? For me, to be a crib, it ain't the end of the world. I ain't no sorry ass. It is what it is, bro. I told you, bro. You be alright, bro. I pay for that shit. Maybe one day we link up another day.
Maybe he thought people would root for him in his attempt to son a streamer, but most people suggested that TJ, who hasn't exactly been on the top of his game as of late, should have been grateful for the opportunity and that this was a bad look. Money can't unlame you. Bro showed up uninvited. Let me translate. I saw DDG's song on TikTok, wanted to save my career and embarrassed myself. Although the public responded negatively to his side of the argument, TJ kept it coming, and he even dissed Max in a snippet he aired online.
At all.
And as if that didn't seem bad enough for TJ, he then started selling merch about it, only for Max to warn him that he used his likeness without permission and there could be consequences.
Lil TJ, I'm suing the shit out of you. I'm taking all earnings. I'm suing the shit out of you. All earnings going to 5-Star Incorporation pocket. Just so niggas know. And don't try to call me Drake either, because I'm letting y'all niggas know beforehand.
Whether or not the animosity was real, or TJ was trying to use it for promo, there were apparently moves made behind the scenes to try to get them back on the same stream. However, Max unsurprisingly had no interest in squashing the beef.
I know I normally, you feel me, sort shit out with niggas, but I'm not sorting shit out with this. I mean, why he would say this and then say, let's do it in the booth. What are you talking about? No booths for you. Once again, I did not invite this nigga. You come to my spot, whether I invite you or not, have some respect or leave.
Although TJ seemed to take issue with the situation, his response was arguably light compared to Fabio's. The off-the-grid guest star let the world know that he felt Max overreacted, instead using the moment to talk about the Palisade fires in Los Angeles. Anyway, LA is on fire and you're worried about an Airbnb. Clearly, Fabio has taken exception to being told what he could and couldn't do. And when asked for an explanation over why it angered him, Fabio insisted that someone like Max couldn't come to his hood and call the shots.
I nigga should have did an Airbnb not in Brooklyn. Airbnb in New Jersey. I probably would have respected the rules if he was in New Jersey or something.
As the internet continually latched onto the content.
This is literally why people's careers are limited, bro. Exactly why in that fam. People's careers are limited because you're taking a certain type of mentality and literally trying to bring it into, you know what I'm saying, the music industry and all of that. We all know the streets and the music industry are heavily connected, but you got to operate a certain type of way in that, bro. The way a man like Lil TJ is acting, you gotta be 50 Cent level to do that. You gotta have FU money and all of that type of stuff. But for you to act like this now, all of a sudden you're taking a hit and now you're taking even more of a nosedive than that, man. You see what happens? You know what I mean? You can't take that mentality and try to put it over here and that, man. You know what I mean? You're dealing with the internet. There's too many different characters and people and that, bro. You're not dealing with hood people within the hood. You're on the internet dealing with hood people, trolls and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? In your eyes, lames, you know what I mean? Internet man and that, people that grew up on the internet. You can't move like that, bro. It's a completely different world in that, fam. And this is what happens when pride, ego, and all of that type of just gets in the way in that, fam. You get me, of a good opportunity.
Controversy. Fabio suggested Max's viewership on the live stream was responsible for escalating it.
I guess the chat must have said something to Max. You know what I'm saying? That's when he was like, yo, you know, I'm gonna have to end the stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking my mind is somewhere else. Like, let's all leave because is it saying don't smoke, the niggas that like to smoke, and I didn't want nobody to feel disrespected, all parties. So I'm like, we out.
Soon, it would be Fabio who pushed things to new, ridiculous heights. When the rapper, whose government name is Maxie Lee Riles III, declared himself the real PlaqueBoyMax on a track. On the streamer's part, he was confused by the intent, but wanted to make the most out of it anyways.
Fabi, you dissing me or shout me out?
I'm the real PlaqueBoyMax in the crib counting on my packs.
Is this nigga name really Max? What the
no, like, she was cool though.
Okay, Fabi, okay.
Not long after it was released, he even added his own verse to it.
I got hella plaques. Bitch, I'm PlaqueBoyMax. Say they want smoke in here. I'm gonna take their ass to the back.
And while Fabio thought that he had undermined Max and pointing out his real strides in the music industry compared to the streamers, the general consensus was that it backfired. Max revived your career, gang, and you just gave him a whole anthem. This ain't a diss. If it seemed like a tactic error at first, it's fair to say that things have only gotten worse. As by June of 2025, Max had more listeners in Spotify than Fabio. And since the release of PlaqueBoyMax's 5-Star Forever project, the gap has only widened, with Max having over 8 million monthly listeners. In his interactions with Fabio and TJ, Max mapped out a no-tolerance policy when it came to antics overtaking the actual work that they're there to do on stream. But clearly, no one told Sexy Red and Chicken P, whose attempts to party just wound up creating another awkward vibe and a stream that was cut short. When Sexy pulled up with her team and brought the Milwaukee rapper along, the usual house rule about no smoking didn't sit right with them.
I'm knowing. Nah, right outside though, right outside. It's a B&B.
I can't even smoke.
Go through the hallway to the right. It's not the first door, it's the second.
From the outset, it seemed like they were there to party as opposed to viewing it as a work obligation, and this meant that it didn't take long for things to get hostile.
Yo, I got somewhere I gotta be. So, like, if we rapping, we got rap. You feel me? Now that's cool. Y'all can vibe like at your own shit though. Like this got work. You get what I'm saying?
I'm finna go smoke. I'm gonna come right in.
Eventually, things got so heated that it led Sexy Red to try and defuse the situation.
I said I'm a rapper.
Nah, if you don't like any beats, you good.
I mean, the ones we put to the side were cool.
I'll go back through those.
I'm a street nigga, baby.
But that's not to say that she wasn't a troublemaker in her own right. During the stream, she even started dropping purposefully hard R's, something which is in violation of Twitch's terms of service.
Can you show him the room?
That's my young. That's my young.
Oh yeah.
My bad.
You good. Oh yeah.
That's my young. That's my young.
Oh yeah.
My bad.
You good.
It was just a prank.
However, Chicken P remained the most vocal opponent of Max on stream, cranking things up when he began criticizing the beats that the streamer was playing for them.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. I'm just the one gonna be real with you, brother.
It's not him.
It ain't you.
Nah, this is my Discord.
They sent the beats to Discord.
Oh, this your stuff.
Yo, Discord, out of fucking order. Them beats, we
That
just
is
the
your
beats.
beat.
Send the fire.
It's it west.
Send the.
Obviously, I don't know how good of a rapper he is, all of that type of stuff, but more time when man them, you know what I'm saying, don't deliver and that, they normally try to blame something else. So more times it's the beat. I mean, look at Lil Mosey and XXL and that, bro. Damn, this beat.
Them beats.
That is your beat.
Send the fire.
It's it west.
Send the fire, nigga.
You got.
I'm gonna be the one to say it, and I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna say what everybody's thinking. I f with PlaqueBoyMax. Tell them send some fucking fire.
He even tries to get Max to remove the chat because it was aggravating him.
Turn them lights off one time so they can see something.
Huh? What you talking about? So they can see what?
I just said them two right there. Just turn them off.
Nah, for what though?
It's cool. We ain't even play the beat. I'ma tell you the same way. They just playing crazy, bro.
Who playing?
All them.
Nah, it's the chat. Like it's the chat.
Fuck the chat.
And as it became clear that he wasn't going to get what he wanted, Max let it be known that he got a call, which meant that he had to wrap it up early.
Come on, bro. I ain't no faking, bro.
Yo, I got somewhere I gotta be. At your own shit though. Like this got work. You get what I'm saying?
But whether or not this was a real call, or if he just wanted them out of there is unclear. Either way, viewers didn't like what they saw, and felt that it was time for PlaqueBoy to either grow a backbone with these rappers, or stop associating with street artists like that who don't respect what he's trying to do. You could tell that they're taking advantage of him, because he's not.
But realistically, throughout both situations, it's not even the person that he invited. Obviously, Sex Red was causing some problems and that, bro. But with the whole Favio TJ situation and Sex Red and my man Chicken P, by the way, change your name, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the actual person that he invited. It's the person that the person he invited. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't invite Chicken P, he didn't invite Lil TJ, but they're the ones that were majority of the problem. You know what I mean? So that's also what it is. Like, come on your ones. Let me know how many people you're bringing. This is how many people you're allowed. You know, like that's what you got to kind of associate. When you just say pull up and that, bro, it's too broad, man. You know what I mean?
Not a confrontational person. He needs to start checking them for real. By now, it seems like Max is starting to realize that there is a fine line to walk. Because sure, he can't allow himself to be disrespected by these rappers, but at the same time, he wants the content and has to play ball to a certain extent to get it. And if there was ever going to be a test to his mental strength, It was when he teamed up with Lil Baby for a stream at the Superstar Rapper's Atlanta home.
Chat, say which side, say
Bro, I
which
don't
side.
even think this one was as bad, you know. As all
Despite the
other
whole thing being on
situations.
Baby's home turf, there was a little bit of a weird vibe from the outset. For starters, he continued the streak of rappers not messing with his instrumentals, while Max tried his best to overcompensate.
Why are you making a face?
I was trying to see what your chair
Okay. All right, so talk to me like one through 10. Like keep it a buck, keep it a buck. Keep it a beat.
You gotta go to the beat.
He then displayed his remarkable patience after Baby asked his engineer to fix the beat right in front of Max's face.
What part's off? Talk to me.
Nudge this.
To the right? Got you.
Turn my focus up a little bit.
All right, I got you.
Why, Jay Rich, why you ain't doing it?
Nah, he is doing it.
Why
You can do
you
it.
doing it, nigga?
He.
Let him do it, nigga.
And by that point, some fans thought it would have him reconsidering his entire career path. PlaqueBoyMax coming back to FaZe because he wasn't built for the music industry. Yet, for all that Baby was making things a little difficult up to this point, it was about to get a whole lot worse when he started pressing him for the revenue from the stream.
Nah, you gonna bust the screen down.
Wait,
Yeah,
yeah,
today. We split.
And this is the biggest part, bro. All PlaqueBoyMax had to say is that I've done this with multiple rappers of multiple statuses. They come true, they rap, they don't get no money, no nothing. So me doing that with you is now going to set a precedence for future rappers that come onto the stream to also accept something. So we can dead this off right now, or we can continue with it, and you get absolutely nothing. That's all he had to say, bro. That's it. That's it, bro. At the end of the day, bro, if you want to keep your integrity and pride and all that type of stuff and don't want to have to sell your soul or look like a B-word on stream or in front of people and that, bro, give man an ultimatum and that, bro. I've done this a multitude of times before you. If you want, we can continue this and you will get no type of payment. Or we can just end it right here. Simple as in that, bro. And it's all love, all of that type of stuff. Give man an ultimatum. Simple. That's it, bro. You know what I mean? And explain that if I do this with you, then in the future, it's going to also open the doors now for other people to do the exact same thing and that, bro. And I can't do that type of thing because it's going to ruin the brand. That's all you had to say. Leave it there and that, bro. But
okay,
yeah,
so we
man.
split the.
Because you know what it is as well? When you're actually in situations, especially with cameras, people, all of that type of stuff, I can understand because Max has matured a lot, bro. And when he reflects on situations or talks on situations, I'm like, oh yeah, he's actually a grown type of thing. But in the moment, I get it. It's a bit different. You know what I mean? You kind of have, you know what I'm saying? What's the term in that, bro? The thing is 2020 vision, foresight, I can't remember what the flipping term is in that, bro. You get me? But after the situation and when you reflect on it and that, bro, 2020 vision, whatever the flip it is.
Wait,
yeah, today. We split.
Okay, so we split the stream
revenue.
The
for the
revenue
for the day. That's
for you to rap.
Yeah. Not for me to rap. We doing that anyway. I'm already on here.
Oh, type.
So,
you just saying
like,
split the shit out.
That, then I'd be like, okay, I'm finna go in motherfucking walk shit.
And wow,
yeah, whoever
okay.
said I had a ghostwriter, I really do this shit in like 10 minutes too. It ain't gonna take long at all.
Okay. Let's do it then.
But go to the front and see it working.
Now look though, I gotta see how much the stream made after, and then we gonna talk. We gonna talk.
Yeah.
We gonna talk.
They said, what is this nigga talking about?
So you don't see your revenue until like a couple days after. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, hold on. Is you scamming me?
Scamming you?
I mean, shit. They just screaming scam. Like, why is these niggas saying that shit?
As Max looked in horror at this violation, Baby claimed there was no extortion attempt at play and tried to defend it as a simple business move.
The hell's going on with my man at the back and that, bro? Why is his flipping lip lifted up like that and that?
Getting
bro?
increasingly irate when the chat wasn't having it.
No scamming.
Now when you come and do something for somebody on the screen,
yeah.
Then when they try to work you, you gotta show them like, hey, I'm a real businessman. This is what I do. You know?
Yeah.
He at my house. We chilling.
Facts. This is bro Cray, and I appreciate you that ass like giving me this hospitality.
When you roll you and do something off the strength, but you're in my crib, we're chilling. Like, you know what I mean? It's like the wording that is used, you're in my crib, but we're chilling. But you know, it's the wording that is using as well and that, bro. You get me?
Yeah, okay,
what
so
would
look.
What would be the scam?
So
and all once again PlaqueBoyMax had to say here is the reason why they're saying it's a scam because I've done this a multitude of times with artists that are pretty much on your level or lower in that, bro. You get me? And I've never had to break any bread or anything like that. So the fact that now they're seeing you do this after the 20th, 30th one that I've done and that, bro, they're seeing it as a scam type of thing because I've never done it before. That's all he had to say once again and that, fam. You get me, bro?
So look, right, when I be having on, be pulling up whether I'm at their crib.
Nah, they be thinking Lil nigga be scamming, so I want to know what the scam is.
Scam, I think they saying you scamming.
For saying
I think he actually was about to divulge
when I be having
it.
on, be pulling up whether I'm at their crib.
Nah, they be thinking Lil nigga be
and then he cut him off.
Scamming, so I want to know what the scam is.
Scam, I think they saying you scamming.
For saying I want half for the check.
Yeah, because they want to see you rap, bro.
So what a part about it that is the scam?
Because they think you don't want to rap and you're not rapping.
But the unease wasn't limited to 5-star viewers, and before long, Baby was getting dragged by the internet too. Rappers starving for a piece of that streaming money. I'm a businessman. No, Lil Baby, you're a rapper. A real businessman would have had this all figured out before. This should have been done prior to the stream. This isn't business. This is extortion. And when he got angry about situations,
but at the same time, I was watching someone else and they were saying that it seemed like Lil Baby also wasn't fully clear on what the stream was going to be at the same time. It might have been a case where Lil Baby didn't expect to rap, and the fact that now he's expecting to rap. Normally, if it's a verse, he's getting paid. If it's, I don't know, a flipping freestyle platform, he's getting paid. You know what I mean? So someone also did say that it might be of a case where Lil Baby didn't expect to rap, and the other fact that he was expected to rap, he was expected payment. But this is what I'm saying about communication before streams and that, bro. Make everything flipping clear, man.
To the stream. This isn't business. This is extortion. And when he got angry about situations like what happened with Lil TJ and Fabio, Max let it be known that it was all good and actually tried to quell the anger towards Baby. Aside from that uncomfortable incident, they still wound up making a track together, and Max actually made money by beating him on the court.
You want to run it back? Again? So triple or nothing? 15.
No, I ain't paying. Come on, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up.
All the hate towards Lil Baby, bro, y'all gotta chill. He did not scam me. Nobody paid this to come on stream. He did this shit out the kindness of his heart.
With all the controversy surrounding his streams with rappers, Max would be forgiven for taking his foot off the gas when it comes to bringing big name stars onto his platform. But just days after the publicity from the Lil Baby appearance died down, another Georgia rapper would come and cause chaos for a whole different reason.
I thought this was good, bruv. Lil Yachty was there rapping, man was doing his thing and that, bruv. So tune was fire and that.
When it comes to rappers who are tapped in with the world beyond rap, there are a few who know what's going down like Lil Yachty. In fact, he was even a fan of Max and had previously saluted him on an interview with Club Shay Shay.
You got PlaqueBoyMax who is killing it right now, bro. I haven't met him yet, but like I'm a big fan and we kind of connect in the same way, connected through FaZe Clan, and he's just like really getting a young black dude and he's just doing his thing. He loves music and he put on for the underground culture in a different way, in a different light.
Due to his mutual respect, it seemed inevitable that they'd link up, and soon they set up a stream in front of the whole world.
I was gonna say we need to do some shit with Concrete, bro.
Bro, let's do it, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to come to LA next week.
I bet I'm gonna be here.
While the energy was a lot friendlier than other situations, Yachty and the Concrete Boys crew still took issue with his beats.
Y'all making faces.
You got some work to do.
Okay.
You ever seen the
Oh, hold on. Let me play y'all some music. Let me play you some of my shit. Tell me what you think.
Say listen.
Okay, this isn't the most. I think this is what it is as well. PlaqueBoyMax isn't 100% yet comfortable in his skin. I feel like he's still trying to prove things and that, bro. So where now all of a sudden they're trying to pick a beat for them to rap on and they're not feeling it. He's like, oh yeah, let me play some of my shit. It's like he's trying to prove himself type of thing and that, bro. You gotta understand. Be comfortable in your own skin. Who F's with it, F's with it. Who doesn't F with it, doesn't F with it. You were in your room, bro, making content and that. That's how you flipping got here in the first place and that. All of this wishy-washy is and trying to appease the people and prove yourself and that, fam, it does no one any good in that, man. You know what I mean? Obviously, you can adapt to situations, learn from situations, learn how to operate and all of that, but this trying to prove myself and you get me trying to make it seem that, you know, it like, bro, I'm telling you, it's a long day, man. It's a long day and that, bro. You just be yourself. Who F's with it, F's with it. Who doesn't.
Y'all making faces.
You got some work to do.
Okay.
You ever seen the
And I know he's new to beat making surely as well, because if I'm not mistaken, he was just an engineer. Now he's kind of broadening his horizons. Obviously, they dabbled in the rap ish and that, bro, getting better at that or continuing with that. But I think the producing thing, this is like his first time or whatever, and you get me. So give him some grace.
Oh, hold on. Let me play y'all some music. Let me play you some of my shit. Tell me what you think.
Say listen, that beat one though.
Why not though? I don't get it.
That was just like a really bad sample.
What?
It sound like 2008.
Cause it's from 2008.
Yeah, but like not the good part.
It sound like anxiety.
Like
That shit was.
Alright, I get it. My shit ass. Damn.
Along the way, he was.
And that's another thing. If, once again, bro, from the time you start to create art, no matter what type of art is it, no matter what type of art it is, just like how you will listen to a song of a rappers and say, oh yeah, this isn't it. The same exact way people can have, you know what I mean, the same critiques about your thing and that if they don't like it, bro. Just move on from it. Calm. You don't F with it. Not everyone's gonna F with your issue.
That shit was.
Alright, I get it. My shit ass. Damn.
Along the way, he was even trolled by Rio Amor, a girl in the crew that he was clearly feeling.
Nigga, you gay.
Okay, so now you just double it. Like you don't see that.
Nigga, you gay.
Okay. So that's the same button.
Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay.
How do I disable this shit? Don Kellionaire, thank you for the gifted sub.
Yeah.
Thank you for the gifted sub.
He's a clanker. Bro, what?
Before Lil Bo gave him maybe the biggest backhanded compliment anyone could ever receive.
Do you agree with that? Niggas be saying streamers the new rappers and shit?
Absolutely not. Streamers lame as hell.
Okay.
But streamers.
Okay. Streamers the new rappers and shit?
Absolutely not. Streamers lame as hell.
Okay.
But streamers getting money. Y'all getting money like rappers.
Okay.
And I respect.
Now, obviously, as a flipping just a regular comment and that, but when just taking the comment for what it is, very disrespectful. Trying to break it down now. I don't know. Obviously, because you think about it, you have your age, you have PlaqueBoyMax, you have Silky, you have, let's say your age, you have Duke Dennis, Phantom, all of these different guys and that, man. But I feel like there is small potential, small percentage in terms of the W and L community of who people would see as accepting them and watching that person and seeing them as one of the cool guys. But then I don't know if you talk about like maybe like Jinxie and flipping XQC and all these other guys and that, bro. Obviously what are they called? The flipping what the hell did they call them, man? WL community and the Poggers community and that, bro. Now that side, that's really the side that kind of dominates and there's more of type of thing. You get me? So maybe that's how he's looking at it, bro. Like this little percentage doesn't now coolify that other side type of thing. You get me? And even your raging sometimes, even though you get me, so you be doing Mookie ish and acting best sus and all of that type of ish. So he might be talking about it on that level. You know what I mean? But still though, as a comment, that's flipping crazy to me.
That, I think that's the name. But right, y'all definitely getting money. Like, but one thing about streamers is you can't fake cool. A lot of don't be cool, but y'all getting to the bad.
Yeah, and I feel like I said, I feel like that's what he's talking about, and Bruce drop him off situation and all of that type of stuff and that, bro. You get me? But yeah, Lil Yachty's always had a few bad takes that I can't lie to you when it comes to certain things. You know what I mean?
Into the BAG. Yeah. And y'all, I tell you, y'all more popular. A lot of y'all niggas, y'all pull a crowd way more. Like right now, bro, you could probably, no funny shit, you could probably do an arena, I think like, depending on what city, I think you could probably, I think like
this idiot here, and I fully forgot about the comment as well and that, bro. Man, just getting glazed now.
LA, you could probably do an arena. I don't know funny shit. I think you. It's just you pull something. We got 40,000 people in this bitch, right?
It's crazy.
But while their personal dynamic was largely on point, Yachty created a controversy on stream when he spit lyrics like, "Put my knee up on her neck, I went George Floyd."
ITSUS, I'm finna go break the bank for it. Put my knee up on her neck, I went George Floyd.
Instantly, people
once again, Lil Yachty has had some bad takes and handles situations poorly and that, bro. What the flip? Even in a freaky, flipping, weird way and that, bro, handling things in the bedroom. Who the hell puts a knee on someone's neck, bro? What the hell?
were not on board with a civil rights figure's name being used as a sexual metaphor, and the backlash was swift from some viewers. Y'all need to give him the same treatment as Weezy for his Emmett Till line. He should have been known that was a bad move. Granted, some people felt like this was all a controversy over nothing, but others felt that he had to make amends for it. As a result, he was called out by ex-NBA player and friend of George Floyd, Steven Jackson.
Yeah, Yachty, bro. You been whack, man. But you think you saying George Floyd name and trying to use his name in a bar that's gonna make people like your whack ass music, man? That shit weak. Y'all the only era that feel like demeaning the dead and saying that shit is cool, man. It ain't. And it's
okay, now that's what we're not gonna do. That's what we're not gonna do. You couldn't say that there's been a definitely kind of like what's the word? Like a heightened type of where this generation just calls the dead and that, bro, in terms of, you know, all the songs and that, bro, and laughs about it. But let's not act like that hasn't been going on from the beginning of time and that. But like, let's not do that. You know what I mean? You can definitely say that it took a big leap, you know what I mean, and all that in terms of the percentage that of people that mentioned the dead and all that type of stuff. But let's not act like we're the only generation or this is the only generation that's done that, bro. Like, allow me.
Me and the whole third ward and the whole Houston, Texas.
This is what I'm saying. People, I hate it when people cap to try and make their point. Like that's what's bare annoying, when people cap to make the point. Because now it's just easy. It's like when you make a piece of clothing and there's just bare strings and that, just pull one string and then the whole cloth becomes unraveled now, bro. You get me? I hate it when people just try to lie or, you know what I mean? And that. He's probably bopped to a couple of Lil Yachty songs. Oh, your music has always been asked, da-da-da-da. Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like,
I'm behind G, man. Don't ever say his name, bro. But let somebody die in your family. We gonna do a whole skit about it and see how funny it is, bro. Cut that shit out, man. It's only you whack Sambo ass niggas that do shit like that.
And to Yachty's credit, it wasn't long before he reached out to Jackson and made amends.
Hey, what up, world? I took my post down about Lil Yachty, man, because, you know, I'm emotional about George. I apologize to him. You know what I'm saying? We spoke, and he apologized as well. I told him it don't make no sense to make no public apology, me and him.
Because I thought the way Lil Yachty be handling the situation, he would have crashed
He
out.
apologized as well. I told him it don't make no sense to make no public apology. Me and him spoke. You know what I'm saying? He understood, and he understands the outrage. Yachty's a smart individual. That's why he's been so successful.
And you see how the flipping tone changes. Bro, get out of here, man. I hate it when people do that, bro. When someone that they don't like or someone says something that they don't like in terms of what they actually said, and now they just start capping their flipping ass off and that to try to prove their point, and then the whole tone changes afterwards, bro. Like, it's so lame, man.
As for Max,
So
he seems to have
lame.
ignored the whole situation. And in all honesty, that's probably the best before he gets dragged into another drama. Fresh from his debut project racking up 6.7k sales first week, it's obvious that Max is building something, but it's clear that there's still work to do. And with these streams with big name rappers bringing his name into greater prominence, it's no surprise he's going to keep doing them. In fact, he's intent on getting Drake there on live with him.
I want to do it in the booth with Drake. And the idea is Drake goes in a room, a freezer basically, and every 15 minutes the room gets colder and colder.
And in a testament to his influence in the modern game, Drizzy actually seemed to co-sign him in the past, so this may be a possibility.
And I was like watching like PlaqueBoyMax, and like I was watching like a live studio session and shit, and I was like, yo, Aiden would just troll me so hard for watching this. I watched it for like an hour.
Really?
Yeah, they were dropping. Shout out to it was PlaqueBoyMax and D Savage. They were making they were making some shit.
Whatever happens from
Why would Aiden Ross be laughing at PlaqueBoyMax? Like, that isn't like... Anyway.
here on out, PlaqueBoyMax is certain that he's next up.
I'm gonna win my Grammy, I think 2026. Because the Grammy's in February, right? So this year, we don't have no Grammy nominees. 2026 or 2027 is one of those years. If I'm wrong, I'll stream every day till I get married.
Having that type of self-belief is certainly a good thing in a shark-infested industry like music, but if he's ever going to get to that mountaintop, he needs to get the respect of his peers in the industry. Because if not, it only takes one of these streams going really badly for his reputation to evaporate in one fell swoop.
Yeah, man. Shout out Loista, man. You know what I mean? It's an interesting one with this whole stream and music thing and that, bro. You know what I mean? Because the maddest thing is, no matter what industry we go to, there's always going to be quote-unquote imposters and people that weren't cool that are now cool in the public's eyes and all of that type of stuff, you get me? And it's like that within every industry. So it's just funny now that obviously the music industry is now doing that to the streamers and that, you know what I mean? Because it happens in every single industry. But, yeah, man. Hopefully you guys enjoy that one. It's been your one, guys. And I'm out of it. People, man.